Good afternoon, YouTubers. Just thought I'd look in and see what's happening on my page. I've got a lot of views and a lot of nice feedback for lots of different people. Today I'm just going to talk a wee bit about myself, and I've got some shout outs to give to a few people that do the TikTok videos and watch my son and his wee lassie Emily do the TikTok videos, which are very good. So my first shout out would like to go to Leah Knock at Leah Rose. She gave me a really nice thumbs up and she subscribed. I'd also like to say hi to the Fallen Angel, kiss kiss kiss. Also thanks to R. Sullivan and Sophie Weepers. Also Mason Carter and Dance Life. So I hope I've done everyone justice that's the ones that I can find at the moment. With it being the weekend, I've quite a lot of things to do, like family things to do. So today I just thought I'd talk about myself for a wee while. I have a few other stories. I've got quite a lot actually other stories to tell you, but myself, I've lived here all my life and I've been in and out this house, 40 years nearly, and I did leave for a few years at one point and I moved different houses, but hey ho, I came back and it was vacant and I got it. So I'm happy to be back because all my children were reared in this house. And I just absolutely love the view. The view is spectacular, which I don't know if you can see, but probably not because the sun. Oh, that's kind of silly. That's the building across the road. But beyond that, just hold on and I'll see what I can get for you. I don't know if you can see because of the sun. If you can see the view, I don't know if you can see it, but the view is spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. And in the winter in particular, the snow coming over the hills, and it's absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. My interest in ghosts, as I said to you away at the beginning, started with the hand under the bed, the hand that I felt anyway, underneath my hand, as I said in the first video. But since then, I've also been very interested in aliens and space and just really everything to do with the paranormal and everything to do with strange things that science can't explain. And if science can't explain them, then there should be more money put into looking towards what is making these things happen. The likes of you see, I watch a lot of ghost videos on YouTube. And some of them I think, yes, pulling a string or something moving behind me here. I mean, I would never do that. I would never cause anything to happen behind me. If anything ever does, then I would be absolutely over the moon. As I say, I enjoy aliens as well, and I remember one night with my son was about, I think, 21, and he wasn't going out, and him and I was sitting, and his girlfriend, who then went on to become my daughter-in-law, Joanne. So we were all sitting, just having a meal, and out the back window, I saw a really bright light in the sky. And my son jumped up, he says, "Oh look, Mum, something out there." So we goes to the windows and we opens the windows really wide, and we're house-backed into the woods, and then the hills, so there was no houses or farms or anything like that, and this beautiful big bright light in the sky. After we'd watched it for about 20 minutes in shock, and I got my video camera out. At the time I had a video camera, and I got it out and we balanced it on the window and we filmed this bright light. And as I say, we were very concerned, what was it? But the thing was, my daughter-in-law, Joanne, she was uninterested because she doesn't like these sort of things. It just me and my son have a particular interest in what goes on in the sky, etc. Anyway, we watched this for about 20 minutes, and then to the left of this actual thing was two RDF Jets coming in from the west, the west, coming towards this thing in the sky. And I said to my son, I says, look, what's this now? And nobody can deny it because I have it on video. One of the jets veered off towards out to the sea, and the other jet went straight across to where this bright object was and just went past it and shot something. There was like a wee spark, see, that's what it looked like for me anyway. It was like a wee spark coming off this item, and then the jet immediately turned and came towards the village that I live in. And as I say, my son and I were absolutely gobsmacked with what we were watching. We watched it for about half an hour. But as I say, what it was, I do not know. I've heard and seen quite a few things. That was one of the times. Another time was I was on the way home from the hospital. I did a wee emergency trip at 2 a.m. with my then husband, whom I'm not with anymore. And him and I were on the way home, and I said to him, can you stop at the lay-by here, see how dark it is, and we'll look at the stars. So we did this, and we're looking at the stars, and just again to the west, coming towards us, was a thing. That's all I can say it was. It was like an aeroplane, but it was going too slow to be an aeroplane. And it was a bit brighter. But here's the thing, it was so quiet. It was unbelievably quiet. And my husband then, I looked at him and he looked at me, and we both smoked at the time. I don't smoke now, but we both smoked at the time. We were having a cigarette, and he looked up and I looked up, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This thing just slowly went over our heads. Not a peep. Not a peep. And of course, in them days, 25 years ago, I didn't have a mobile phone or anything that would have taken a picture or anything like that. But him and I came home and we spoke about it for a long time. Of course, my family thought it was a great laugh. Oh, what was you doing at 2 o'clock in the morning, outside the wee village? But they didn't seem to believe us. But at the end of the day, I know what I've seen. And that's just what I wanted to put on here. I will never tell you anything that is not true. Everything I tell you on here is God's honest truth. At any time, I will never, as you see behind me, it's just my drying rail and a wee thing with my hand paint on it that I did with the grandkids. I will never encourage, something does happen and somebody tells me or I see it myself, then of course I'd be over the moon. But I was sitting last night and I was thinking about all these ghost stories and things, and I was thinking to myself, why don't you have a wee seance? And into my head jumped, no, don't. Because you don't want to awaken something that may be dormant in the house at the moment. And I wouldn't like anything to bring anything in, although I think I speak to my dad through my cups of tea, which I know people find funny, but occasionally I will say, is there anything you want to tell me, Dad? And I'll have a wee look, and if there's nothing in the bottom of the cup that I can see in my mind's eye, then I just let it go. But if there is something that really comes straight for me, then yep, that's fine. But as I say, I don't have a Ouija board, and it's not something I would actually have in the house. But at the end of the month, I'm going to a local psychic reading, and I'm just going to, with my 2 daughters and my 2 daughter-in-laws, and I'm going to ask if I'm right in what I'm saying. And I know I'm right, because things happen, and as I say, there's so much I want to tell you, but obviously I can't tell you all in one. But be assured, what I do tell you is the truth. From my eyes, I'm telling you the truth. And I'll never fabricate anything, I'll never lie about anything. I'll give you it as it is. There is a few things that you may find strange and think, oh my God, is this woman real? But anyway, I'm going to go out now. I'm going to have my dinner with Eamon, and I'll speak to you real soon. I hope you enjoy this wee bit, and it's given you a wee bit further interest in what I'm about. So take care, YouTubers, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.